Hello again and welcome to another Indie Author Income Report, this time for May. I have now 7 books live in my series of loosely coupled feel-good holiday romances. And for May it was 6 books that were out. And for full financial transparency, I'd like to show you my numbers and how much I've earned that month. You can also see on the screen my stats for the whole year since I started with this new pen name. And you can see it's going up steadily. Slowly but steadily, but I'm quickly making a nice chunk of side income from this experiment. Short side, this experiment, where I'm doing right to market, chose specific niche I found and try to deliver on that promise. The good thing about this is that these books are so narrow in their niche with a hungry audience that I basically don't have to do marketing anymore. I did for the first 2 books, I booked some newsletter spots and did some AMS ads, which weren't really quite profitable, but since it got everything in motion, now with the help of pre-orders and linking the books at the end of every book, I can pretty much release a book without any marketing. So let's get into the numbers for May quickly. I had 964 orders, 336,000 page reads, and unfortunately this month, none of my books made a KDP Select All-Stars bonus, which is awarded by Amazon for books that perform in a particular way. And those books have to be in Kindle Unlimited, which is the subscription service Amazon offers to readers. They can then borrow books and read them, and we as authors get paid for each page that has been read. Anyway, in total, this got me 1,866 euros, which is roughly $2,150 US if you're from the US and are wondering. I want to add one tip I found for my productivity, which is using dictation and AI, which I actually discovered while on walks with our baby. When she's sleeping, I take out my phone and start to dictate what I instead would write. It's a bit awkward at first, but if you let go of your inner critic and just babble away and just talk, you get a bunch of text, which is a bit unorganized, and since you don't have any citation or like quotation marks and punctuation isn't really that well when dictating, you can just paste that into an AI and say, hey, can you clean this up for me? It actually does a good job of sorting everything in the right way. So I've been using that a lot to be productive even when I'm on walks, or that actually helps me produce more words, more pages every day. So that's a quick tip just want to leave you with. Yeah, and that's basically it for me for this month. See you in the next one. Bye bye.